we are going to be doing a you versus them reading. Now, this is a branch off of the It's Complicated reading. However, there's a stipulation here. This is only for people who are dealing with somebody. If you don't have anybody that you're dealing with, this is not the reading for you. This is not like It's Complicated where you're trying to figure out if you're going to get together, if it's a situationship. This is just of somebody you're dealing with and what's causing the blockage. This reading also holds accountability towards the viewer, because other readings tend to focus on the other person and what they're doing in the relationship. This is going to hold the viewer accountable as well as the person that they're dealing with. So this is going to help see what's causing the blockage and where the clarification is. Now, since we are in Capricorn season, we are going to be starting with Capricorn. I will be doing 2 sets. One side will be you, one side will be the other person. I will be using this right away tarot deck to get the clarification on each person. I'm sorry, not the clarification, but the initial interpretation of each person. Then I will be using this right away tarot deck to do clarification. This deck I read reversals, this deck I do not. So let's keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with Capricorn since we are in Capricorn season. All right, Capricorn, let's see the you versus them tarot reading. If you don't know what this is about, after the live, rewind it to the intro. I am explaining what a you versus them means. One more shuffle. All right, here we go. Ten of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Oh, that one wants to flip up. Page of Cups. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to be reading this side if it's you, this side if it's the other person. However, the roles can be reversed, so take what resonates and take what fits. Do not force the reading to fit if it does not. Now, on your side, Capricorn, I see you as somebody who's ready to make the next step, to make this official. I see that here with the 10 of Cups, but your person over here is taking their sweet time. They're going very slow with moving forward in this relationship. Now, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't have any mad or bad intentions, I should say. They just like to take their time and be sure of the things that they're doing before they finalize and make a decision. However, you're so secure in this relationship, Capricorn, you're like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to make this official. If you guys have been dating for a long time, maybe you're ready to get married, or maybe you guys are dating, are not officially a couple, and you guys are you're ready to make it into a couple. But I see you here ready to make a commitment with this person, but this person over here is taking their time. So I already see the initial miscommunication with you two. Now here, in the present situation, Capricorn, you're the King of Wands energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, perhaps water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Any of those placements could be in their sun, moving as or rising, or yours. But you are in the King of Wands energy, Capricorn. You are at this place in life where you're at the top of your game. You have achieved what you wanted to achieve in life as far as your health, your looks, your money, your job. And this person is also the 10 of Pentacles. So they're already there as well. So they're equal to you. You see how the 10 of Pentacles is sitting right across from the King of Wands? You both are at the epitome, at the place in your life where you guys need to be at. So on paper, you guys are actually set up to be in the next step of your relationship. It's just that one's holding it up and one isn't. And here, Capricorn, I see you being very loyal to this person. See how this person's kind of stressed out, but he's still loyal to his post. I see you, Capricorn, being very loyal, holding out hope for this relationship. And your person, Capricorn, they're okay with the way things are, because the Page of Cups is not like the King of Cups. The Page of Cups is like, okay, yeah, I like being in a relationship with you. I like being romantic with you, but I'm kind of fine with the way things are right now. Let's get some clarification as to why your person is slowing things down and as to why you're ready for this commitment. Oop, that one wanted to stop right there. Four of Swords for you. Oops, that one wants to come out. The World card in reverse for them. So you're ready to make a commitment right now. It's because you've already thought of all the scenarios. You've already thought, like, we get along together. We're both intelligent. We both have achieved what we want to achieve in life. There's really no reason for us to wait anymore. Let's go ahead and make this commitment now. So Swords energy is mental energy, thinking. So you're thinking with a clear head here. You've pretty much took all the time you needed to contemplate to decide that you're ready for this next step. However, your person, on the other hand, it's not that they don't care. It's just that they feel like there's something else missing in their life. All right. It's like there's a cycle that they need to complete in their life in order for them to feel they can do any other steps. That's why they're taking their sweet time. And according to these two cards over here, Capricorn, yeah, financially they're successful. They're good at their career. They're good with their health. They're able to enhance any type of relationship, whether that's making a commitment to be official or to go ahead and get married. They have that. So this must be an emotional or a spiritual thing that they're trying to fix first before they commit into a relationship. Now, do I see any bad intention on your person's part? No, I don't see that. I just see a lot of being okay with where things are currently until they get themselves situated. Now here in your King of Wands energy, Capricorn, you're ready for, like, I'm a passionate person. I need somebody who's going to love on me, share my passions, share my desires, share my dreams. And they're over here like, well, right now I have everything I could possibly want. I have a great relationship already, and I already have my finances in order. Why change things if everything's going good? Oh, I got two cards. Oh, this was reversed. I was about to flip it up, but it came out reversed. Okay. You got a lot of Swords energy on your side, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But you got two cards to clarify you. We got the Eight of Swords upright and the Queen of Swords in reverse. All right. So, Capricorn, I have a feeling that you believe that if this person and you don't make a commitment, they might go off somewhere else and find a better option. I think you're fearing that they might find a better option if they don't commit to you now. Because in your mind, your person is being pretty cold towards you when it comes to emotion. And almost, see, the Queen of Swords upright by herself is somebody who's not the most emotional, most affectionate person. She's very smart, intelligent, and witty. But when she's reversed, she tends to be a little cold-hearted, I dare say, a little bit cruel. So that's how you're seeing your partner right now. You don't understand why they're holding off, and you're questioning whether or not they really love you or not, or they really want to be in this relationship. And you fear that if you don't make a commitment now with this person, they might run off and see if there's another better opportunity. But let's see if what you're thinking is true. Let's go ahead and go over here on this side. Eight of Wands in reverse. So upright, that's fast moving energy. When it's reversed, it means delays. It means slowing down, holding off. That's what Eight of Wands in reverse means, all right? They just want to hold off. They're not ready to take the next step, Capricorn. So what's causing the block in this connection so far is that you both want different things. You want a full-blown commitment and they want to hold off. They're causing a delay. I'm going to get some more clarification when it comes to what their cycle is that they want to focus on, because I don't think they're communicating that with you. Because you see, I see all the swords on your side. I don't see any swords on their side. There might come up some later, but right now I don't see any. So they're not communicating with you exactly what's going on with them. And we'll get some clarification in just a moment. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so on you here, Capricorn, you're so loyal and you're so faithful to this connection. However, it's draining your energy. You're starting to lose faith. And with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're starting to lose that long-term vision of you two being together, because this person is not giving you any hope that this is going to move on to the next step. And on their side, they like being in a relationship with you. They like the romantic aspect of being with you, Capricorn. However, all these cards indicate delays. All these cards indicate procrastination. It's like they're not in a hurry. All right. This could also mean, because look, I have two pages. Pages tend to be younger energy. They could be younger than you. If not younger than you, then they're definitely not at a point of maturity wise to be in a long-term commitment. They're not at that stage right now. So I have two pages here on their side. This also indicates self-limiting beliefs. So I need to understand what's going on here. So I'm gonna get some more clarification over here. But yeah, I already see what's causing the blockage. You want more and they just want to keep it going the way it is. Four of Cups. They're still contemplating what they want out of life, Capricorn. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I'm not the type of tarot reader that's going to say words just to make you feel better. I got to tell you what the cards say. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Your fear of them possibly finding something better is justified here. All right. It's justified. Your fear is justified. Because right now, even though they have everything they want financially and success, there's still that form of dissatisfaction. They do have that mentality. Is there something better out there for me? I'm going to get a card from the universe. Give me one moment. Oh, that one flew. Balance. Balance. That literally, one person is giving too much in this relationship, and that's you. That is you, Capricorn. So Capricorn, as far as your accountability in this blockage, your accountability is that you are putting this person above your own wants and needs. And that's why this came out. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And this person's accountability is that they shouldn't be using you in order to see if there's something better. Because you got it going on. You're charming, you're hot, you're passionate. You got it going on in your career. There's no reason for this delay. No reason. All right, Capricorn. I hope that gave you some clarification on what's going on in your particular situation. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Hello, everyone. I know not everybody likes to say hi, like to be shy in the chat, but I just like to say hi in the middle of between shuffling. So I just want to say hi to whoever's here. Anybody who's liking the video and supporting the video, I appreciate you guys so much. That helps the channel grow. All right, moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is a you versus them reading. If you need to know what kind of reading this is, please rewind the video at the very intro once the live is done. So Aquarius, you are going to be on this side. The person you're dealing with is going to be on this side. The roles can be reversed, so take whichever side resonates best for you. I will be using this for the main message. I do not read reversals for this deck. I will be using this to clarify. I do reversals for this deck. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, this one wants to pop out. Let's see what's going on here. Two of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Nope, that one wants to fly out. So what's going on here? Page of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Nope. Four of Cups. Oop. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Taurus with the Wheel of Fortune. Also another Aquarius possibly. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus are in this card. Those are the main zodiac signs I see. All right. Aquarius, it looks like you on your side, it's like you're trying to balance something. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to balance though. I see a lot of coins here, so maybe you're trying to balance your career with this person. So I'm going to get some clarification here because I'm not sure what you're trying to balance here. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, now one come up. All right, Aquarius, good on you. Right now, you're really trying to focus more on your money, whatever it is that's going to bring you wealth and abundance and trying to get you up in your game. I think you're trying to balance this with this particular relationship. And I know sometimes when one person's really focused on their career, sometimes the relationship takes a back burner. But on their side, Aquarius, we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. This is good luck. This is prosperity here. So you have a great partner, or maybe they're not your partner. Remember, this is whoever you're dealing with currently. So let's go ahead and get some clarification. Oh, where'd that go? All right, a bunch of cards fell out. I'm not going to take them. Aquarius, while I was picking up those cards, I got an indication that maybe your partner is already successful. World card in reverse. Aquarius, is it possible that you feel like you have to make a certain amount of money or success in order to feel equal with your partner? Because here, according to this person's pretty good with the money already. They're pretty successful. And if anything, being with this person could help your personal growth, honestly. Because with the world in reverse, it's causing a delay with this person when it comes to growing with you. All right. Again, you might be dealing with a fixed sign, another fixed sign. Fixed signs are Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Because Aquarius, you are a fixed sign, meaning that you can be stubborn and you can be prideful when it comes to certain things. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Oop, got one to stop. Death card, Scorpio energy. All right, so Aquarius, it's like right now you're trying to start some type of investment with whatever creative idea that you came up with. You're looking at this as an opportunity to plant a seed to grow. But according to your partner's side or the person you're dealing with side, I keep saying your partner. Maybe this is your partner because I didn't say that for Capricorn. For some reason, I keep saying that this is your partner. So if this is your partner, which I really feel like it is because I keep saying that, your partner feels kind of neglected by you right now. Like, see how they're staring at you? See how they're looking at you? Like, why are you doing that? We already have the world. We have everything that we could need, you know? They feel neglected by you, Aquarius. And I'm not going to lie to you, they've considered possibly ending this because they're not getting what they need emotionally from you. And I have a feeling, Aquarius, that this person said, well, how about I invest in you? Or how about I help you grow your money? How about I help you do something? And I have a feeling you didn't take too kindly to that. They had good intentions, but it's like you want to do it on your own. Because here at the bottom, I see dissatisfaction on your part, like you're not happy. And I see them working really hard trying to make this work. Six of Swords. You're not going to fall off my table right now. No, you're not. Oh, I almost flipped it up. It was reversed, though. All right. Because of this dissatisfaction, and it's not because of the dissatisfaction with your partner or the person you're dealing with, I see you leaving. I see you moving on and transitioning without them. And I see them staring at you like, what just happened? It's like it was unexpected. Remember, a you versus them reading holds both people accountable on what's causing the blockage in a relationship. So most of the time, tarot readings are holding the other person and see what they're about, but a you versus them tells you about yourself as well as the other person. So Aquarius, this person cares deeply for you and they want to help you, but I see you being very prideful and wanting to do it on your own. And all this person wants to do really is to love you and support you. They're not trying to look down on you. So accountability on your part Aquarius, understand that it's okay to ask for help, especially when it's from somebody who cares about you. This person has no ulterior motives. They just want to love you. Accountability on their part. I guess not understanding where you're coming from, to be honest. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Well, it's not a secret. They're longing for you, Aquarius. They want to be with you, but you're not focused enough on them. And honestly, Aquarius, this is a good person. This is somebody who really wants to love you and support you. All right, Aquarius, I hope that gave you some clarification on what you want from this relationship. I think you came here, Aquarius, today to see if you were making the right decision, if you needed to transition or not. I don't know if this helped you or not, but I hope this gave you some clarification on what your next step should be. Cross watcher, I hope it gave you some clarification. Remember, the roles can be reversed. If one side doesn't apply to you, maybe the other side does. All right, we are moving on to Pisces. In the meantime, while I'm shuffling, I want to say hi to everybody who's here. So thank you for everybody who's joined thus far. Hello, hello, hello. A lot of shy viewers, I've noticed, because when I watch other people do lives, a lot of people like to say hi and talk and say, what's up? I got a lot of spectators on my live. It's okay. You can keep your secret identity if you want to. All right. Pisces, we are doing a you versus them reading. If you need to know what kind of reading this is, hello, thank you. Thank you for saying hi. So Pisces, if you need to know what kind of reading this is, please rewind to the very beginning of the video after the live. All right, Pisces, I'm going to be using 2 Rider-Waite tarot decks. This one is going to be the main message. I do not read reversals for this one. These are going to be the clarifier. I do read reversals for this. And then we'll get a message from the universe after the reading. This will be your side. This will be your person's side. Roles can be reversed. King of Swords. Eight of Wands. Ooh. King of Cups. Ooh. Your cards are popping out. Ooh. See how they're just popping out? Pisces, you're the first one to do that today, just so you know. Ace of Cups. All right, Pisces. Zodiac signs I see. Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Strong Aquarius with the star card. On your side, Pisces, you have the King of Swords energy. All right. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit surprised by that because most Pisces tend to be more of the King of Cups energy, which also is on your side, but I will get to that. Your partner sees you as somebody who's very practical, very intelligent, very quick-witted, quick on their feet when it comes to thinking. They also think that you're very well-spoken. However, kind of cold at times. On their end, Pisces, this is a person who's very passionate, who doesn't like to take things slow. If they want something, they want it, and they go right after it. That's the kind of energy that they have. I'm going to get some clarification here and here. Wow. See, I told you, Pisces, you're the only cards that are doing that. It's really strange. So there's a lot of when that happens, when my cards explode like that, that means there's a lot of intensity in this dynamic. See, your cards are getting crazy stuff. All right. 6 of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a good thing. I'll tell you why. Because in your energy, Pisces, I'm going to say for some of you, this is a friendship that might be turning into something romantic. All right. There is something about this relationship that's really sweet. If you're not together because of friendship reasons, I think that's why you're coming off a little cold to this person, because you're kind of weighing your options whether or not this is a right move. If it's not a friend, it's possibly a coworker or maybe a mentor, or maybe you're the mentor, and you're trying to see if you should cross that boundary with this person. And the reason I say that is when I see the 6 of Cups, that means there's some type of connection already established between you and this person. There's a sense of familiarity with this person. Now, on their end, I'm going to tell you why I said this is good, because whenever I see 2 cards of the same suit up the opposite, it usually means a very good match. However, on their end, the Queen of Swords is reversed. All right. Meaning that they're very emotional. They're very expressive. Because when Queen of Swords is upright, she's pretty cold. Okay. She's pretty cold. So it's not like you don't know how they feel, Pisces. This is somebody who's expressing how they feel about you, honestly. Now here in the King of Cups position, this is the part where you're going to have to admit to yourself, Pisces, that you have a lot of feelings for this person. You have a lot of emotions for this person. And this person sees you as their divine counterpart. They see you as someone who could balance them out. They see you as somebody who could be their perfect match. You know, a lot of people see the Strength card as a willpower card, which it is. However, when it comes to relationship, it also means the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We all have feminine and masculine traits. So this is a good union on their end. Now, you have so much feeling for that. I want to know why hesitate? Your card is popping up. Look, too. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so you've been hurt really bad in the past. All right. You've been hurt very bad in the past. I dare say at one point in time, you were in a very serious commitment, if not a serious commitment, possibly a marriage. And this was a significant relationship for you. However, when it ended, it left you brokenhearted. All right. So what's causing the blockage on your end, I'm already seeing it, Pisces, is that you're carrying past trauma and into this possible new dynamic. You don't want to risk getting hurt again. And because this person is coming at you so strong, you're not sure if it's authentic or not. You're not sure if it's real or not. Because some people love bomb, and let's be honest, love bombing is not real love. It's just not. But this person is giving off that energy. But they really do care about you very, very deeply. Very, very deeply. So you're questioning whether or not this is authentic. Wait, oh, that's 2 cards. So the hesitation that's coming from you towards this person, they're taking it very seriously. All right. They're taking a lot of time to do some soul searching on themselves to see what they can do to make you more comfortable. They're contemplating. This is Virgo energy. They're contemplating to see what they have to work on themselves to make you feel more comfortable. So they're actually taking your feelings into consideration here by taking the time to think and reflect. Because right now, they're feeling the 10 of Pentacles and reverse energy towards you, all right? Meaning that they feel like that right now there's no mutual connection. There's no seeing, like you're not seeing the same way. I'm getting tongue-tied here. You are not seeing the things the same way they are. They see a potential future with you. But right now, you're so scared and hesitate, you just kind of holding back, even though you do have deep emotion for this person. All right. Now, here at the bottom, we have the Star card. and the Five of Swords in reverse. This is telling you, Pisces, this could be your dream partner. And it's time for you to quit fighting, quit battling it, quit fighting it. That's why this is in reverse. And here, Pisces, on their end, I have the Ace of Cups. They want to start a new relationship with you. They have, I dare say they love you, Pisces. So if they're coming at you so intensely and so aggressively, it's not because they're trying to rush into things. They really feel that you're the one for them. They really feel that you're the one for them, Pisces. So please don't be scared if they're coming at you so intensely. All right. So what's causing the blockage here is your fear from the past hurts and not being able to see this person for who they are. Hi, Zia. And what's causing the blockage on their end? Yes, they might be a little bit too intense for you. They might be too passionate for you, and it might be scaring you off. Just let them know, hey, give me some time. What you have to do, Pisces, for this person is to say, hey, actually, Pisces, straight up, you got to tell them that you have feelings for them. You need to let them know that you have feelings for them and you care deeply for them. You just need time to think, and they'll probably ease up on the intensity. Now, we're going to get one card from the universe and see what they say. Trust. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. There we go. Bing, bada bing, bada boom. And the mic drops. All right, we are moving on to Aries. Zia, we just started a while ago. We started with Capricorn. We're down to Aries, okay? Thank you so much for coming in. All right, while I'm shuffling, hello everybody who's here. Please don't be shy. My viewers seem to like to be spectators and not say hi when I'm doing readings. Say hi, dear girl. Let me know you're here. Don't be shy. All right, here we go, Aries. Shuffle in. All right, Aries, this is a you versus them reading. If you need to know what kind of reading that is, please rewind to the beginning of the video after the live is done. Your side will be here. The person you're dealing with will be over here. Remember, the roles could be reversed. I will be using these for the main message. They will not be read reversals. I do not read reversals for this deck. For the clarifiers, I will be using this deck. I do read the reversals for this one. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups. King of Wands. Oop, that wants to fly out. Four of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Oop. The Chariot. All right, so zodiac signs I see Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again, especially strong Cancer, strong Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Those are the main zodiac signs I see. So Aries, I think this is something that's new. If this is somebody you just started talking to or just started dating, I believe you're trying to see if this is a good match, because I think in your head right now, you're seeing this person as a very good partner. Like you kind of hit the jackpot with this person. And this person on their end, Aries, they feel like this is a good relationship start. Like they really feel like this could turn into love, honestly. So I want to see why you're kind of questioning it and see how they're feeling this way. Oh, okay, Aries. This person that you're dealing with, there is somebody that's coming around back to you. All right. So you were probably already in a relationship with this person in the past. If they were not a past relationship, then they're definitely somebody who's come around that you had a missed opportunity with. All right. So I think that's why you're kind of questioning whether or not this is a good match. But you do see them. You do see them as the perfect partner. Now, on their end, let's get some clarification. The Judgment card is also a Scorpio card, just to let you know. All right. The Devil card, that is Capricorn energy. I'm going to cover that up a little bit because, you know, YouTube's a little strict here. Oh, okay. So they're very addicted to you, Aries. They do have romantic interest towards you. If they were a past partner by chance, there was a possibility that they could have been a little codependent on you in the past. If they were not a past partner, then this is somebody that you had a missed physical opportunity with, and now you're presenting that again. However, this time around, I actually see romantic feelings between you two. Now, you are in the King of Wands energy. All right. The King of Wands is the highest in the wand sign. That's fire energy, which you are a fire sign, Aries. You are attractive. You are charming. You are charismatic. You are where you want to be in life. However, on their end, they actually have a lot to offer, but they're holding something inside. Let's see what's going on here. This one wants to come out. I'm going to get another card for them before I read that, because I have a couple of interpretations. That was the Empress in reverse, by the way. Eight of Wands in reverse. So Aries, you see them as the Empress. The Empress is someone who's very seductive, very attractive, somebody who's creative, who can bring life into creative pursuits. But there's something about this person that makes you feel like they would ask too much of you. Like they would want too much from the relationship. Maybe you work a lot and maybe this person needs a lot more quality time with you. Maybe you're the type of person who needs to have time to decompress, but this person's kind of clingy. Maybe this person, I dare say, not for all of them, but there's a possibility that this person could have been unfaithful to a past partner and you're aware of that. There is that possibility, because remember, I'm reading for a lot of Aries. On their end, though, they have the Four of Pentacles. So they have a lot to offer you, but they're not giving it to you right now because I don't think they feel safe with you, Aries, because of your hesitation. I think if you were to be more open to the idea of them, then they would release what they're holding on to, because they do have a lot of passion for you and love for you, because that's what this Ace of Cups is. But you're not receiving all of that because they can sense your hesitation. Now, here at the bottom, we have the Four of Swords. You think about this person a lot, all right? It's not like you're not considering it. I mean, you're constantly thinking about this person, the what ifs. Could this go right? Could this go wrong? Would this be a right decision for me? What's going on here? Three of Cups. You have a good time with this person. When you guys are hanging out or talking on the phone, doing whatever you do, it's a good time. This person makes you feel happy. It's like the base of this dynamic is friendship. Like, this could be your friend and lover. You see them as that. But because of this Empress in reverse, there's something about them that makes you hesitant. All right. Now here on their end, they have the Chariot. They're ready to come in. They're ready to be with you. They're ready to make this official. If they live long distance from you, they're willing to come travel to see you. All right. They're ready to make that move. They're ready to take this to the next step. However, they're not letting you know everything because, again, you're showing them hesitation. But I promise you, Aries, if you were to open up, they will let you know everything. They're going to let you know, I have love for you. I'm so attracted to you. I want you. I want to make this, let's make this thing go. Let's get a card from the universe, because right now, I'm going to tell you what's blocking this connection. Your hesitation because of what you think is going on for whatever this is that is you don't find favorable in this person's past. Please remember that the past is in the past. All right. People grow, people change, believe it or not. And the reason I'm saying that to you, Aries, is because this person does have love for you and they're super attracted to you and they want to give you all this love, but they have to feel safe to do so. So that's the blockage and the accountability on your side. On their side, the accountability with them is that they have to tell you why they're not doing this for you. Because I don't think you know why they're holding off. And that's making you more suspicious. So that's the accountability on their end. Now remember, the roles can be reversed, so take whichever side resonates best for you. Let's get a message from the universe here. Ooh, that one flew out. Passion. Try something you've never done before. There you go, Aries. If you have never been with this type of person, if you're not sure, the universe is telling you, let go. Let go. And I told you this person is very attracted to you. So this could be a very passionate relationship with love. Just letting you know. All right. I'm going to scoot my table closer to the wall because my cards like to slip sometimes through the cracks. Ah, there we go. Saw my chin there a little bit. All right. Now we're going to move on to Taurus. All right. In the middle of me shuffling, I want to say hi to everybody who's here. I know my viewers tend to be a little shy and they don't want to talk and say hi to me on the chat. It's okay. If you want to be spectators and just watch what I'm up to, you can do that too. But hi, people who are here. All right. Here we go, Taurus. Something just popped into my head that I have a stalker. Maybe I have a couple of stalkers. Y'all just sitting there in silence. My intuition is very strong right now. All right, Taurus. Zia, start from this point. Skip the stalker message for me, please. All right. All right, here we go, Taurus. All right, Taurus. We are be doing you versus them. If you don't know what a you versus them reading is, please go to the beginning of the video after the live to see what that is, okay? Now, I'll be using 2 tarot decks. This one to do the main message. I do not read reversals here. This to clarify, these I do the reversals. All right, Taurus, here we go. Nope, too many. Three of Swords. Six of Wands. Four of Wands. Ooh, two cards. Three of Wands, Hermit. Two of Wands. That one wants to pop out. The Lovers. All right. Zodiac signs I see heavy wands. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, strong Gemini with the swords, and the Lovers card, Virgo. All right, Taurus. So I don't know if you recently ended a relationship, or maybe there was a relationship in your past that caused a lot of heartache and a lot of healing that you needed to do. Maybe you're still healing. I dare say that. Hello. But in the past, it's currently affecting your ability to move things along with this person, because this person over here definitely wants to start a nice new beginning with you. Taurus, this person literally wants to be your knight in shining armor. Now, I'm not saying you're dealing with a man. You could be dealing with a woman. Doesn't matter. There's no gender in tarot. But this person wants to give you faith and love again. And the reason I said knight in shining armor is because the way this person is on the horse. Sorry, I'm holding it too high. The way this person is on the horse, they kind of want to scoop you up and save you from whatever pain you're dealing with. So this person really does have good intentions for you, Taurus. Let's get some clarification on this Three of Swords. I'll take that one. Strength card in reverse. So you have a lot of doubt. You have a lot of insecurity when it comes to starting something new with someone. You could be dealing with a Leo. This person over here, though, is like, I want to give you faith again. I want to show you that you deserve to be loved and loved the right way. They want to take a leap of faith with you. Could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries. They want to show you all the possibilities of being loved the right way. So this is somebody you've obviously shared your past heartache with. This is somebody who you've confided with. This could be a colleague or a friend or a friend of a friend, but this is somebody who knows your past history, Taurus. And they want to show you what love is. Now, in the present situation, not present situation, kind of the present, but more so the dynamic situation energy, I do see you wanting to have a relationship. I do see you wanting to be happy again. I do see you wanting to love, because this represents what you want. But our fears can also hinder what we want. On their end, they're watching you. They're looking at you from a distance. They're ready to come towards you. And they're currently contemplating and meditating on what they have to do to get you to trust them, to get you to give them a chance, an opportunity to prove to you that they can be the person for you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's the thing, Taurus. You want to be in a committed relationship. You want to love again, but you're doing everything in your power to stop something from growing. Because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is hindering their own efforts. It's somebody who is kind of like a self-sabotage. It's like you want to end it before it even begins because that helps protect your heart. Even though you really want love and you really want a happy ending, you can't help but self-sabotage because of what's happened to you in the past. And this person wants to tell you, you don't have to live in the past. Live in the present so I can be part of your future. Got the Justice in reverse to clarify. You could be dealing with a Libra. They really feel like you're treating them unfairly. They feel like you're punishing them for other people's past mistakes. And in all actuality, that is what you're doing, Taurus. And it's not fair because they're doing whatever they can to show you I'm trustworthy. And here at the bottom, we got the Two of Wands here on your end. I see you contemplating looking out at them. I see you considering them, honestly, Taurus. I really do. Because on one end, you're like, I could hold on and have the whole world with them, or I can stay where I'm comfortable and know where I won't get hurt. I see you contemplating. Taurus, if there's something about this person that makes you want to give them an opportunity, that should tell you something. See, look. You could have a beautiful new beginning with this person. This is love. This is compassion. And how they see you, Taurus, they see you as their soulmate. They see you as their soulmate. They see all the beautiful things about yourself that you don't see. Like my ear is ringing right now. So that's really, really clearing it up. You're the love they've been waiting for. You're the love they've been waiting for. So what's causing the blockage in this connection on your end, Taurus, is your fears and your self-doubt. And what's causing the blockage on their end, Taurus, is that they don't really understand. They get where you're coming from, but they don't know the full story because you need to let them know and let them know about it. If you really want to give this person a chance, you have to let them know everything that happened so they can heal you, because that's what they want to do. They want to heal you. Remember I told you the Hermit is a sign of Virgo? Virgo is the sign of service. That's the sign that likes to help other people, to help them better themselves, to improve themselves. I'm not saying you're dealing with a Virgo, but that's the energy of this card. All right, they want to heal you. They want to love you because they see you as their perfect partner. Okay, let's get a message from the universe regarding this. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this. True love. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. I hope this gave you some clarification. If it does, give me a like, please. Hello. Trying to my face can't go all the way in because of the camera angle, but hi. Plus, I'm wearing no makeup. I'm not trying to scare you guys right now, okay? All right. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Feel free to say hi while I'm shuffling because I love that. I love my viewers to be interactive. It'd be great. All right. Gemini, this is a you versus them reading. If you do not know what kind of reading that is, please rewind to the very beginning of the video where I explain what a you versus them reading is. After the live, I'll be using 2 tarot decks. This is going to be the main message, and this is going to be the clarifier. I do not read reversals for this deck, but I do read reversals for this deck. Your side will be here, their side will be here. The roles can be reversed, so please keep that in mind. Three of Cups. Oh, that one wanted to flip up. Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. I have all the elements here. I have all air, earth, water, and fire here. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. All right, so I don't have any major arcana, so honestly, the strongest element here I see are cups, fire, one card of the other elements. So I have all the zodiac signs here, guys. So this could be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. When I get some clarification, I'll break down the zodiac signs even more, but since I have all the elements here, it could go either way. Now, Gemini, on your side, oh, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, this could mean a few things, all right? This could mean that you're probably indulging in a little excess drinking, or you're probably entertaining more than one person. I'm going to get some clarification to see what that is. It could be both. Now, on the person you're considering's end, this person is actually pretty happy where they're at in life. They do see you as somebody that could add to that happiness. So Gemini, when you're considering this person over here, you know in your heart of hearts that this person is the right person for you. They exude everything that you could want in a partner. They are nurturing, they are loving, they're helpful, they like to help other people, they're practical. There's somebody who can make a house a home. So it makes me wonder why you're either drinking too much or entertaining other people. So let's get one more card for you, Gemini. That is Earth energy, by the way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising. Lovers reverse, that's Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with another Gemini. So sorry, Gemini, give me a second. I'm having a couple of things in my head. I'm trying to break it down because I don't want to give you, I want to make sure I give you the right message. Let me cover that card up though. So even though you see this person as the perfect partner for you, it's like you feel like it's too good to be true. You're very kind of suspicious of this person. So you feel like if you have somebody else in the background, that it won't hurt as much. But this is really kind of in your head, Gemini. This is really, because if this person is exuding this energy, I see this person has been really, when it comes to you, very open, very nurturing. Now let's see this person. Let's see what this person's about. This person that you're dealing with, this is water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they actually have a lot of love for you. Since they have where they want to be in life when it comes to, I guess, their own happiness, and that you could add to that. They see you as somebody that could be a wish come true for them. They have emotional stability when it comes to love. So when it comes to their feelings for you, Gemini, they're very, very confident on their feelings. They don't have a doubt. They don't have the amount of suspicion that you do. Now here we have the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who thinks that they're in danger and they're not. They're way too much in their head. And this one over here on the person that you're thinking about, they're trying to bring something into balance. So let's figure out what's going on here. World card. This person, I'm going to have to color my decks here. This is my old deck. I've never colored it, but YouTube is very strict on the artwork. But this person, you feel like you could love them so deeply that if they did something, it would hurt you and wound you very deeply. And I feel that's why you're suspicious of them over here. Because you're looking to find something wrong with this person to validate your fears. At the same time, though, you feel like you could complete a cycle with this person. Like this person could complete your world. You want to start a new cycle with them. And the world card, we have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. That could be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. But you're fearful of it. Let's see what they're thinking. Ooh. 2 cards. We have the Devil energy, and then we have the Death card. The Devil is in reverse. So with you, it's like they wanted to come towards you. They wanted to make this work. But it's like they kind of got a sense of you, Gemini, that you were not completely being honest with them. I can't show you the artwork because YouTube is very strict, but you see the Devil is in reverse followed by the Death card. The Death card is represented by Scorpio. It's like they felt like you were limiting your connection with them. So because they weren't getting what they needed from you, Gemini, they've either, if they haven't ended it yet, they're considering ending it because they don't want to have to keep balancing their emotions and their own securities to keep this going. All right. As far as the bottom, Gemini, you know this is your soulmate. You know it's your soulmate. You know this is the perfect person for you. And I'm not going to, and you know the Lovers also mean soulmate card. And with them, they still long for you. right? They still feel drawn to you. It's like they're standing in the safety of their own home looking out at you, but they're not sure if they should go through with it. They're not sure because there's so much uncertainty over here. Look, a soulmate card to clarify the soulmate card. What the heck? All right. Gemini, if this doesn't tell you that this is your person, I don't know what's going to tell you that's your person. This is your person. Quit having doubts. Quit looking for reasons to doubt this person. And I was just told that you keep other people around because you think this person keeps other people around, but they don't. I don't see any indication of that. I see it on your end though, but not on their end. So some clarification and then we'll close. They are, they still think about it. They still think about you regardless of this. This is somebody who is thinking more with their head than their heart at this point. But Gemini, because of this card over here, they're leaning more towards ending it than keeping it going because of all of this. All right. So accountability on your end would be stop doubting this connection. Stop looking for reasons to distrust this person when you know in your heart of hearts that they're a good person. And you know, look, lovers, two of cups cards. You know that this is your soulmate. You know this is the person for you. Quit looking for reasons to be suspicious of them, basically. All right. The blockage on their end, what's causing the blockage in their connection is that they're tired of having to prove themselves to you. They don't feel like they should have to. That's what it is. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this connection. Okay. Oh, well, here's one I haven't gotten for. It says financial challenges are affecting this connection. Gemini, if you think this person wants you because you have money, that's not the reason. That is not the reason. They don't want your money. I don't see any materialistic cards on their end. I don't see any materialistic cards. I have a Pentacles on their end, but that's because that's a balance. So if you have a fear that they want your money or a gold digger, no, they are not. They are not. All right, here we go. All right, moving on to Cancer. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, everybody who's still in the chat. Just want to say hi to you guys. Thank you guys and welcome. All right, Cancer. We are doing a you versus them reading. If you do not know what a you versus them reading is, rewind to the beginning of the video after the live. Hello. I saw your comment. I was just trying to finish my statement. Now, I will be using this as the main message, this as the clarifier. I read reversals for this deck. I do not read reversals for that deck. Cancer, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. However, you can reverse the roles, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wow, too many cards. We ain't taking all those. Seven of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Five of Wands. Knight of Swords. Hierophant. All right, so zodiac signs I see Taurus with the Hierophant. Also with the Ten of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see swords here. That is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That could be in their Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Like I said, but the strongest signs I see are definitely Taurus, the air, and the fire. Virgo and Capricorn, not so much, but the rest, for sure. On your side, Cancer, I see some type of deceptive energy, maybe not revealing something that you're holding in. While on their side, Cancer, I see them ready to go. I see them exactly where they want to be in life in order to move on to the next step. So let's get some clarification here. Judgment. Okay, Judgment card is Scorpio energy. Strength card in reverse. That's Leo energy. Remember, Cancer, this is an accountability reading. Both your part and their part on what's causing the blockage in the connection. Cancer, I'm just going to say it bluntly and plainly. You're talking to somebody from your past while you're talking to this person. You could be talking to a Scorpio or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, and they don't know about it. Cancer. I see them working really hard for this relationship, though. I do say that this person does put career as a priority. But I see them doing that so they can build a future for them and their next partner. Whether that next partner is you currently, or maybe they're trying to turn you into a partner. Now here with the Five of Swords, I see some fighting. I see some conflict. That could be inner conflict as well. And with them, I see the Knight of Swords. So let's see what's going on here. That one to come out. Queen of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Cancer, when it comes to you towards this person, it's like, because you're talking to this person, all right, you're treating this person very cold. It's like you're keeping them at a distance. You're like putting a boundary between you and this person. And it's causing conflict. I dare say that sometimes you're picking a fight with them just so you feel less guilty. Or maybe to justify talking to this person. Now here, they're in the Knight of Swords energy. This is going straight into the action, being impulsive. Let's get some clarification here. Yeah, that's the Devil card. I gotta cover it up. Cancer, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because they feel neglected by you, there's somebody who's going to tempt them, somebody to entice them, to take their attention away from you. Again, this is a you versus them. This doesn't necessarily mean you're in a relationship with this partner. This just means whatever is blocking the connection. Okay, so whatever connection you guys have and what's blocking it, this is what this is. So if you guys are not in a relationship, because you're not giving them the attention and affection that they want, they can be tempted by another person who does desire them and who does want them. And I'm going to let you know right now, Cancer, somebody wants them. Somebody is attracted to them. Somebody is tempting them and enticing them. Could be a Capricorn. Could be. Now, Cancer, here at the bottom, I see the Hierophant. The Hierophant is somebody who's a good leader, who people go out and seek wisdom from. It also means marriage, somebody wanting marriage. So I do see you wanting something along those lines. And this person wanting that too. They want to have happiness with you. But there's just so much going on here. Let's go ahead and get some clarification. That is the Seven of Wands in reverse for the Hierophant. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse for the Six of Wands. Cancer, it's like you're not sure what you want to do because you have options. You have this person and you have that person. You know that you want to eventually make a commitment to somebody. You're just not sure with who. And this person already knows that they want you, but they're feeling shut out from you. But they don't know why. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, by the way, Wheel of Fortune is a 10 card, just let you know. It feels like they have no control over the situation. It feels like they kind of want to cut their losses. They kind of want to break this cycle with you because they don't know where they stand with you. All right? They don't know where they stand with you. Now, what's causing the blockage in this connection on your end, you're just entertaining more than one person. All right? And which is causing you to be a little cold towards this person. Even though you do have feelings for this person, they're feeling more of your coldness than the affection. This is a hardworking person who's ready for a relationship, who's ready for a commitment. But based on this card here, Cancer, they're not going to wait around forever. All right? And they are susceptible to temptation. So that's what's also causing the blockage. All right? Let's go ahead and get a card from the universe. My little Cancer, you being a player. Are you being a player? Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. All right, so if you're wondering whether to go for this person or continue this thing over here, it's really relatively up to you. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to get one more universe card because a second chance could mean a second chance with a past person or giving this person a second opportunity. All right? You're the first zodiac sign I'm getting a second universe card for. Because we need more clarity here. We need more clarity here. All right, denial. Detach with love and clearly see the truth. So Cancer, what you need to do, according to this, is step away from both people. Just for the moment. Step away, reflect, write a pros and cons list. However, what I am going to tell you is that I suggest you tell both people that you're taking some time for yourself so they don't think that you're leaving them hanging. However, I will tell you, this person over here is not going to wait around for you. Even if you're considering it, they're not going to wait around for you because this person knows their worth. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you don't know who to go for, step back, detach, and do what you got to do. All right, Cancer? Love you. Moving on. All right, we're going to be moving on to my lovely lions, my Leos, my Leo gang. While I'm putting the cards together, I'm just going to stop and say hi really quick. Hi, everybody who's in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. We'll do some quick little shuffling really quick, and then we'll get started. All right, Leo, this is a you versus them reading. This is to tell you what your accountability is and their accountability is when it comes to this dynamic. If you need to know what a you versus them reading is, please rewind all the way to the beginning of the video after the live. It'll break it down further. This will be used as the main message. I do not read reversals. This will be as the clarifier. I do read reversals for this one. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, 2 cards over here. Tower reversed, 8 of Wands in reverse. But I don't read reversals. Sorry, I've been using the other deck as the main message. I have to get situated back. But no, I don't read reversals for this deck, you guys. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I don't. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Oh. Eight of Swords. I mean, Nine of Swords, sorry. Oof, I'm being a little goofy with your reading, ain't I, Leo? Sorry about that. All right. All right, Leo. So zodiac signs I see Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo, did you go on the prowl? Are you hunting somebody right now? Because I believe that the person that you're interested in recently just got out of a relationship, like had a hard breakup, and I see you going after for the kill, like, oh yes, they finally ended that relationship. I'm ready to go after them. My lion is hunting somebody new. However, this person over here, they're trying to manifest something for themselves. I don't know if it's a relationship. I believe it's a relationship. I believe they're manifesting a relationship. So this is somebody that you're talking to currently. I don't see you partnered with them. I see this as a talking stage. You trying to go after what you want stage. Let's get some clarification here on the Magician, though. I don't need clarification for those two. I already know what that is. I do need some clarification on the Magician, though. Oop. Leo, this person kind of wants to take time to balance themselves out right now. They're kind of feeling stuck in their current emotional state. They it doesn't mean they're not open to a relationship, but I do see them manifesting self-care, self-love, self-healing. So maybe you could be coming on a little fast and strong for this person. Just saying. You are the King of Wands energy, though. You are fire. Wands are fire signs. You are somebody who's very attractive. You are somebody who's very charismatic. You are somebody who's in a good position in their life right now. So you're definitely somebody who's desirable. And this person does see that. And the reason I know that they see that is because they have considered offering you a cup. So what you might need to do here, because this deck, I do read the reversals, just so you know. This one, I do read the reversals. In order for you to have a shot with this person, Leo, you're going to have to slow things down a little bit. Be a little patient and be understanding, because you are very aware they had a very hard breakup. All right. I know you want to jump off the opportunity in case somebody else scoops them up. But in order to be with this person, Leo, you're going to have to slow things down just a bit. All right. Because they have considered you. They have considered you to be a romantic partner. They just got some healing that they got to do. Their heart's not quite ready. But you are definitely a person they're considering should they ever become ready. Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra. So in order for this to become something, like I told you, you got to slow down just a little bit, Leo. This person requires some fairness, some harmony. You got to be raw and honest with this person when you're dealing with them. They need somebody who is authentic and gentle. And Leo, I love you. You guys know you're my favorite zodiac sign. You know that very much. But I know that you guys are a big ball of energy. You're a big ball of fire. You're the sun, you know. You guys are very playful. You're very loving. You're very expressive when it comes to your emotions. But since this person is still healing, they just need you to be a little bit more gentle, a little bit more softer. They need you to be that ear to listen to more than anything. And then they'll come around. All right. They do appreciate that, though. They do appreciate how playful and energetic you are. They do appreciate that. But in a romantic sense, they just need you to be a little bit more gentle at this time because their heart's still healing. Now here, the King of Cups and your energy, Leo. I dare say, Leo, that you want to be the person that they fall in love with, because you can see yourself falling in love with them. You want to give them love. You want to give them everything that they could possibly want. Like you want to be that, you want to have that telepathic, psychic, emotional connection with them. So your intentions are pure with them. However, like I said, they're still in this state of anxiety. They're still in this state of fear, you know? It's just some clarification. I don't need a clarification on this one. This one I pretty much know. This one, let's get some clarification on. Don't need all those cards. Didn't I tell you to quit being so passionate? Give me a second, Leo. Come on. I'm trying to spill out your emotions to me. Just teasing. Hermit in reverse. So right now they're just kind of isolating. They're doing a lot of keeping to themselves right now. They're withdrawing right now. I don't want you to lose hope, though. Like I told you, they do see you as somebody that they could have a romantic partner right now. At this current moment, Leo, this person just needs a friend, honestly. So what's causing the blockage in this connection is that You're just a little too intense, a little too enthusiastic to be with them. And what's causing the blockage on their end is that they're not ready. They still have to heal. They still have to heal. So just give them time. Let them isolate for a bit. And that will give you the opportunity to be with this person. All right. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this dynamic. Nope, that wants to slip out. Look, you guys, this is why I want you to see me shuffle, because look, the universe is agreeing with me. It says to go slow. It says to go slow. Take time to get to know each other. All right. If that's not confirmation, I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, Leo. Love you, my lions. I love you so much. All right, moving on to Virgo. While I'm shuffling, guys, feel free to say hi. Feel free to say hi. If I don't speak during the tarot reading, it's because I'm trying to concentrate on the actual reading, but I do talk in between shuffles, so just letting you guys know. You guys, make sure you say thank you to Zia. She does all of my moderating, and she does my pinning of the timestamps. Please tell her thank you. Right now, she's my only active moderator, and she's been doing this all on her own, so make sure you say thank you to her. Love her so much. All right, Virgo, we're moving on to you versus them. If you don't know what a you versus them tarot reading is, please go to the very beginning of the video after the live and rewind it so I can explain to you what a you versus them reading is. I'll be using this deck for the main message. I do not do reversals for this reading. For the clarification, I use this deck. For this one, I do the reversals. Virgo, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed, so take which resonates and which does not. Chariot. Ooh, well, I'm not going to take those ones, but I am going to take this one because it flipped up. Got the 3 of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Ace of Wands. Too many cards. Too many cards. Ace of Pentacles. Oh. Strength card. Okay. So zodiac signs I see Leo. I see Cancer. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those are the strongest zodiac signs. I might have air. I might have fire. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Definitely Leo. Air is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That could be their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. So Virgo, I see you potentially having this person in mind. Somebody that you want to go towards. This might be a person that you work with. You might work with this person. You might go to college with this person. There's some type of teamwork that you do with this person. Let's get some clarification here, Virgo. Oh. Got the 6 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. So Virgo, this person that you're considering, as well as yourself, I believe you both went through similar situations where you dealt with people who were not right for you. It's like the past person that you were with, Virgo, it's like they didn't appreciate all the things you did for them. You might have helped them with school. You might have kept the home clean. You might have tried packing their lunch so they didn't have to worry about it, but they weren't very appreciative of the things that you did for them. And on their end, they dealt with a person who was not emotionally available for them. They were very cruel. They might have said words to them that were very hurtful. And I feel like you guys both connect because of equal past relationships. All right. And I think that's why you want to go towards this person, Virgo. And like I said, you either work with this person, go to college, or do some type of teamwork with this person. Now, in the position here, I have the Five of Swords on your end and the Ace of Wands on their end. Interesting. Okay. Let me get some clarification on yours. I know what theirs is. Let me see what yours is. That's the Eight of Cups, by the way. And the Emperor. 5 indicates change. And swords indicate communication, mental energy, thinking, communication. I see you ready to take on a new challenge, but you don't want to take on the new challenge unless you know you're going to be victorious. Because in the past, or maybe you're still going through this, I'm not sure. This is Aries energy, by the way. You were disappointed by a person who you thought respected you, who you thought would bring stability in your life. And because they didn't, it's left you in a state of disappointment. But I believe that this person, you want to fight for this, but you don't want to fight unless you know you're going to be successful. Because in the past, you thought you chose somebody good for you. You thought you made the right decision. So before you go towards this person, you want to be for sure it's going to work out. I take it back. I am going to clarify this. I'm going to tell you right now, they do want a new beginning with you, Virgo. They are very attracted to you. Super attracted to you. They're ready to start a beginning with you. They have more faith in starting a relationship than you do. Let me just put it that way. You know, some people are optimistic no matter what. I know some people who have been through the ringer but still have a smile on their face, and I think this is that type of person. Oh, this one wants to come out. Weep. Oh, King of Pentacles. Okay, so could be dealing with another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is perfect when it comes to security and wanting to be loyal. This person is going to be, if you're worried about fidelity, Virgo, this person is very loyal. They're very faithful. They would provide you the security that you would want in a relationship. They would make you feel valued. All your efforts would be appreciated. And, you know, the physical time will be fun too. Just saying. They're going to match your energy there. It's going to be very fiery. On your end, I do see you willing to make a small gesture, like plant a little seed in this dynamic. And with them, they already see like you guys can be perfect together. This is the divine feminine, the divine masculine. This is someone taming the beast, calming the beast. All right. This person could be your calm, Virgo. This person could be your calm. Eight of Swords in reverse. What came out? Two cards. Let's see what we got here. We got the Queen of Wands reversed, and we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. All right. So on your end, you want to plant a seed. I ain't gonna lie, this is something that's difficult for you, all right? Because this person believes that they're in danger and they don't know what to do. This person, which is how the card came out, knows they're not in danger. They're just very fearful and hesitant to do it. But you're gonna do it anyway, which is good. That's awesome. However, I will tell you, Virgo, when you do this, actually, no, I'll tell you at the end of the reading because I have to tell you what the blockage is, and this is part of the blockage. On their end, all right, this person is very confident within themselves. However, you hesitating kind of gives them a little bit of insecurity, and they're very fearful that you're going to end this before it even starts. All right, because they do sense that type of hesitancy from you, Virgo. They do sense that you are not fully going to give them a chance. And with respect, Virgo, I see why. You were hurt in the past. The person that you did so much for didn't really appreciate what you offered them. But you have to remember, they have the same experience. If anybody is going to relate to you, it would be this person. So the blockage on your end, Virgo, is to overcome that fear and welcome this person who has a similar experience to you. The blockage on their end is that they're not secure in your feelings. They're very confident in themselves, but they're allowing their emotion for you to make them feel insecure. Let's get a message from the universe regarding this dynamic. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. This is safe to go for. Go for it. It's a safe situation. All right, Virgo. All righty. All right, who we got coming on next? Oh, Libra. We want to Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. My little Libras, I just want to give you a hug. I do. The past few readings I've been doing for you have been hurting my heart. I'm hoping for a nice, good reading for you today. You deserve it. You deserve a good reading. All right, Libra, this is a you versus them reading. If you don't know what you versus them means, please rewind to the beginning of the video. I explain it after the live. I'll be using this deck as the main message. I'll be using this deck as the clarifier. I do not read reversals here, but I do read reversals here. Libra, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side, but the roles can be reversed, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, here we go. Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. The Magician. Oop. The Emperor. All right, so zodiac signs I see. I see Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be under Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Okay. Air fuels fire and makes flames. I'm just going to let you know that. Air fuels fire and makes flames. And that's a good thing. So, Libra, when it comes to this person and you both are ready to go quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right? Because these are both quick, fast, action-oriented cards. The Knight of Swords is somebody who goes right into battle, goes for it, doesn't even think about it. All right? The Knight of Wands goes into battle with passion and fire and energy. So there is definitely an eagerness on both your ends. All right? Definitely eagerness on both your ends. I got that song by The Doors in my head. Come on, baby, light my fire. Listen to that song after this. All right. For this card on your side, we have the Chariot in reverse to clarify for you. All right. So when it comes to this person, you're not very disciplined. All right. This person kind of makes you lose control a little bit. This person has your head spinning, and Libra, that's not normal energy for you, because you prefer to be balanced and you prefer to be in control. But when it comes to this person just makes you lose it. All right. In a good way. You can be a little careless with this person. Like when you're around them, like your words slip or you look for excuses to touch them, whatever you got to do. When it comes to their end, you kind of make them feel a little insecure. They do have emotions, because the Queen of Cups is emotions, but you might make them feel a little insecure. Like your confidence is too much for them, and they're a confident person. This person is confident, but your confidence is stronger. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute how you make them feel a little bit insecure, honestly. But definitely the feeling is mutual. Well, not feeling. Let me say attraction. The attraction and the tension that you feel with this person is mutual. All right? Because this is the Queen of Cups. Don't get me wrong. That's an emotional card, but it's in reverse. All right? So the tension you can cut through with a knife. All right? Now, Libra, I see you trying to plant a little seed to get this going. However, what concerns me is their Three of Swords. So let's get some clarification here. Four of Cups. So clarifying you, Libra, on the Page of Pentacles, we got the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like you're choosing to be happy with this person, because when it's upright, it represents dissatisfaction. And with the Four of Cups, you're like, no, I'm tired of being unsatisfied. I want to be happy. I believe this person can make me happy. So you're going to offer them something, nothing big, something small. You might say, hey, person, would you like to join me for lunch? Or, hey, person, I have an extra cup of coffee. Would you like to have it? You'll offer them something to open the door for conversation, basically, is what's going to happen. Libra, aside from Gemini, you're the biggest flirt in the zodiac. You are the biggest flirt in the zodiac aside from Gemini. But the difference between you and Gemini is that Libra, you have this supernatural ability to charm people. You are, the reason the word charming exists is because of you. Literally because of you. You can charm anybody. All right. And when it comes to this person, that's you just know all I gotta do is have a conversation, and I know I have this person. I know I got this person. If I could just get them alone and have a conversation, they're mine. You're very confident in yourself, Libra. You are a cardinal sign, so you do take charge. But when it comes to this person, they're a little bit hesitant with you. They believe that you have a reputation as a heartbreaker. They believe that you can be a player because you are so charming, and maybe because a lot of people are attracted to you. They have this thing with you where they think that you're going to break their heart if they choose to give it to you. All right. And it's like they've heard about your reputation. They've heard that other people like, well, Libra used to date this person and they broke up with them. Libra's not really serious about commitment, blah, blah, blah. So they are fearful on their end. However, I see you not giving up, though. I see you manifesting this person, doing what you got to do to get to this person. And on their end, they're like, I don't know, Libra. I don't know. Because the Emperor does make wise decisions. He is the strategist of the tarot. All right, Judgment. That's Scorpio energy. See, when it's to the side like that, I tend to flip it upwards because that's just how I do it. Let's see. So you're manifesting, because the Judgment card represents resurrecting. Sometimes somebody coming from the past. It also means like a new phase, a transformation. So I do say when it comes to this particular card, Libra, I see you trying to transform more than anything, trying to bring in, resurrect this loving, romantic, emotional part of you in order to appease this person, because this person has doubts, and they have doubts. And the Emperor is not somebody who is easily swayed. The Emperor is not easy to, as charming as you are, Libra, with this person you're going to be struggling with, because this person is just a little bit, is very cautious and looks at all things from all angles. So if you want this person, they're going to make you work for it. Because what's clarifying the Emperor is they've already been through their share of battles in love, and they don't want to go through that again. They don't want to have to compete for other people just to have your attention. They don't want to have to compete to have your love. It should be something that's automatically given to them. This person's just not going to compete. I'm going to put it right now. So Libra, if you're flirting with other people where they can see to make them jealous, it's not doing what you want to do. If anything, it's making them more hesitant to come towards you. All right. I know some people like to make other people jealous because it makes them more attractive to the other person. But with this person, that game won't work. Just letting you know. So what's causing the blockage in this connection on your end would be, yes, your past history and your flirtatious nature. What's causing the blockage on their end is that they're very cautious. They are deliberately not giving in easily because they want to make sure that you are sincere. All right, let's go ahead and get a message of love oracle card from the universe. See what the universe has to say about this dynamic. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So, when I told you that you were transforming in order to get this person, the universe agrees with you. Go ahead and release that old version of yourself if you really want this person. Alrighty, let's go. Moving on to Scorpio, my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm going to say hi to everybody while I'm getting ready to shuffle these cards. I try not to talk during the actual tarot reading so you guys can hear the message, but I like to say hi in between. All right, Scorpio, this is a you versus them reading. If you don't know what a you versus them reading is, rewind to the beginning of the video where I explain it after the live. I'll be using this deck as the main message, this as the clarifier. I do not read reversals for this deck. I do read reversals for this one. Scorpio, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. However, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Eight of Pentacles. Oop. Five of Pentacles. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh. More earth energy. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Chariot. Cancer energy. The Moon card, Pisces energy. So a lot of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That can be their Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Well, you're working hard on something, Scorpio, but the person you're dealing with definitely feels left out in the cold. Let's see what's going on here. What are you working hard on, Scorpio? What are you working hard on? Okay, so you're working on yourself right now. That is the Six of Pentacles. You're working on yourself right now, and you're wondering if you have enough left over to give somebody else. And this person over here, you are considering them. However, they do feel left out in the cold by you because maybe you're showing little signs of interest and then kind of taking back your energy a little bit. Not because you're trying to make them feel left out in the cold, but Scorpios, you do tend to have a strategy. Sometimes you'll show a little bit of interest and then you pull back just to see what they'll do. And I love you, Scorpio, but you know, those tests that you do on people, sometimes people don't want to play the game. And I see that's what you're doing with this person. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see what's in their feelings. Oh, that one come out. Knight of Swords. Air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's like they don't feel like there's any direction right now with you. Like they feel like they kind of just want to walk away from you. They like it's almost impulsive on their end. Like, you know what? Scorpio is not letting me know. I'm just going to walk away. They really just want to walk away because they feel left out in the cold. In all actuality, that's not what's going on. You're trying to plant some seeds to see what will grow with this person, to see if it's even worth it, because you have worked so hard to develop your sense of self. You're wondering if this person's even worth bringing into your world since you're already at a place where you want to be. But this person is not the type of person who wants to be tested, because being tested to them just means no. If you have to test me, then the answer is no. Now look, now you're feeling left out in the cold, because they're not doing the testing with you. It's like, if you wanted them to chase you, they're like, no, I'm not going to chase you. I already told you that I like you. I already told you that I wanted you. Why are you testing me? You know, remember, this is an accountability reading, Scorpio. Don't kill the messenger. Especially if you're dealing with an air sign. Air signs don't really like those games too much. Because they're very mental. They don't see the logic in that. However, here on their side, they have the Knight of Wands. All right. Be careful with this one, Scorpio, because the Knight of Wands has a very charismatic energy. They have the potential to be players, but if they're not using their powers for evil, like to play around, this means that they're highly desirable, that people want them. A lot of people are attracted to them. So let's go ahead and get some clarification and see what kind of energy that Knight of Wands energy is. Could we deal with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries? Got the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy again, because I got the Chariot over here. They're holding on to their stance. They're holding on to their stance. They're basically saying they're having self-discipline. Let me put it this way. They're having self-discipline. They're not moving towards you, because the Chariot is an action-oriented card. And when it's upright, it means they're going to go towards you. When it's reversed, they're like, you know what? I'm not going to go towards you, because I already let you know. I already let you know how I feel. And you're not making me feel like you really want me, even though you say that you do. I'm not seeing the, it's like they're not seeing the action. This is an action-oriented card when it's upright. When it's reversed, it means lack of action. They're like, I'm not seeing the action from you. I'm not seeing you backing up what you're telling me. I see you telling me, then pulling away, and I don't want to play that game. Now here, down here in the bottom, I see on your side, the Chariot, I see you wanting to go towards this person. Scorpio, I think this is a lot of back and forth. And I don't think this is the first time you've tested this person, because a person's not going to get tired on the first test. You know, second test, okay, questionable. But if this is like the third test you've done with this person, they're like, no, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it no more. And the reason I'm saying you've done this more than once, I have a lot of repeat cards. I have 2 Five of Pentacles, 2 Chariot cards. So, and I see a lot of Pentacles. So there's a lot of repetition here. So I have a feeling this is a cycle that's been around, that's been going a while. You guys are not in a relationship, I can tell here. I don't see any attachment cards. So this is either something that's trying to form, but it's never quite got off the ground. Now I see you wanting to go towards them. And now when you try to go towards them, this person is now in the Moon energy. They're basically saying, look, Scorpio, if you want me, you better tell me what's going on with you, because this is hidden secrets. This is light in the darkness. This is the light showing things in the darkness that weren't there. So they're basically telling you, Scorpio, if you want me, tell me what you're hiding from me. Why did you do this with me? Explain yourself. Okay. How many cards? That's too many cards. Too many cards. Get one more card for them. Eight of Swords. Okay. So on your end, Scorpio, you were hiding something from them. Like, this is like a card of many options. You might have had other people you were talking to, or maybe you have somebody on the back burner while you were talking to this person. This person might be the person you really, really wanted, but you have somebody else, or maybe this is the person you wanted and they're just on the back burner. Either way, this person felt that energy. This person felt like you were talking to somebody else. And if you weren't talking to somebody else, Scorpio, they definitely felt like you weren't prioritizing them. And they were like, why are you even talking to me if you're not going to prioritize me? Like, why are you even trying to start something with me if I'm not going to be important enough for you to even make time for? You know, that's what this person is saying. Like, it's either that or you were talking to somebody else and they felt it. They felt it. So they drew back. So if you want an opportunity with this person, you got to tell them everything and the truth. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this person is in their head a lot. They think a lot. And if they feel like you're hiding something from them, they're just going to back away. But because this person is blindfolded, they're not going to tell you. This person is not going to tell you that they think you're talking to other people. They're not going to tell you what they really think, because they know you're probably either going to deny it, or they're probably thinking, what's the point? What's the point of me telling you what I feel, because you're just going to hide it from me anyway. That's what they think. Dang, Scorpio, I'm sorry. I was a little tough on you, but I have to read what the cards say. Okay, what does the universe have to say about this dynamic? What does the universe have to say about this dynamic? Ooh, that one flew. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. All right. So if you feel like you revealing what you were doing to this person is going to make you lose them, don't worry. The universe says they got you. The universe has your back. So don't worry. Quit being scared. Be honest. Tell the truth. So what's causing the blockage here on your end, Scorpio, is those tests that you're playing with this person and hiding something from them. What's causing the blockage on their end is that they didn't want to participate. And they're going to go ahead and like, well, if you want me, you better tell me what I need to know. Remember, this is an accountability reading. This shows you what you need to work on. So don't kill the messenger, Scorpio. I love you. Don't sting me with your stinger, please. All right, last but definitely not least, we're going to be moving on to Sagittarius, all right? I'm going to say hi while I'm shuffling, because I don't want to talk during the actual tarot reading, because I want you guys to hear the message. But hi, everybody who's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Sagittarius, this is your you versus them reading. If you don't know what a you versus them reading is, please rewind to the beginning of the video after the live. I'm going to be using this deck for the main reading and then this deck for the clarifier. I do not read reversals for this deck, but I do read them for this deck. Sagittarius, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. However, the roles can be reversed, so keep that in mind. Nine of Cups. Ooh, too many cards. Too many cards. Ooh, that wants to fly out. The High Priestess. Five of Wands. Five of Cups. Strength card. Ooh, two cards. Take it. All right. Page of Cups and Four of Cups. Lots of water cups here, like a lot of cups, which is water signs. So that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. See strong Leo. I see Pisces, possibly a fire sign, but not as strong as the other ones. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That'd be Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Oh, Sagittarius, somebody's got you in your feelings. And this person exudes mysterious energy, alluring energy, magical energy. Their name could have a B or a J in it. Could. I'm not saying that has to. I'm just saying it could be. But they definitely have this mysterious, magical allure that entices you, and you're definitely in your feelings about them. Death card in reverse could be the Scorpio. Interesting. This person makes you want to be different. They kind of make you want to end an old version of yourself and be a new version for them. So Sagittarius, let's say you were a player and you don't want to be a player no more. Like that song, I don't want to be a player no more. So it's like you want to get rid of the old version to bring in a new version for yourself, because this person is definitely stirring some emotions in you, for sure. Let's see what's going on with this person. Ooh. Okay, that was the Devil energy. Got to cover it up because YouTube's strict. I'm going to have to cover up my deck after I'm done with this reading. So they are very mysterious, Sagittarius. What's going on with their aura? They have this sensual, seductive aura that entices you. I'm getting like siren energy from them, and it's very alluring. All they have to do is walk into the room, and then you feel that energy coming off of them. And let me tell you, this person is very well in control of that energy. That's why they are the high priestess. They know exactly what to do with that energy. However, they're making sure that you're the only one who can feel it, because they know who to send that energy to. So they are doing this to you. They are doing this to you purposely, because they want to entice you. They want you to come towards them. But they're not doing it in a way that's obvious, which is why it's so attractive to you. Now here, we have 2 5s. You got a 5 on your side and a 5 on their side. 5 of Wands here, 5 of Cups here. So conflict, sadness. Let's see what those cards are about. Sagittarius, I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it, but my angels are telling me to tell you. This person might practice magic. I dare say that there is a small, very small chance that this person put a spell on you. And I don't ever say that in my tarot readings, but if my ear is ringing and they're telling me, go ahead and say that, I told you to tell that person. So yes, this person might practice magic and they might have put a spell on you. However, if that's not the case, they just exude extreme siren energy. All right. Six of Cups in reverse to clarify the 5 of Wands. All right. So remember when I told you over here that you want to transform, like get rid of the old version of yourself and transform to a new version to be with this person? It's because it's really hard for you to let that go. Now, they say old habits die hard. So I do see you struggling to let go of the old version of yourself, because you did have a lot of fun being that old version of yourself. So this person does see you struggling with that, and it does make them sad. It makes them a little conflicted. I dare say a little heartbroken, because they do have I will tell you, this person has deep, immense feelings for you, because most of the cups are on their side. However, you still have a strong cup card over here with the 9 of Cups. Tower in reverse. Yeah, they really are scared that you might not change for them. They do want you to change, because the person that you were or still are before does make them feel like they can't have a strong foundation with you, something solid with you. And the thought of you not being able to change does make them sad. And I do see you here struggling with that, because like I said, you enjoy the old version of yourself. Like you are, you like not being tied down. I mean, you are a Sagittarius after all. You're half horse, half man. Half horse likes to run free and not be constrained. However, the man part likes the comfort of a relationship. So if you're worried if this person is going to make you stay home and cling on to them, I don't see that coming from this person. But I am going to get some more clarification when we get down to the bottom. Because here, Sagittarius, I see you as this person could be a good person for you. You're actually seriously looking at them as a committed partner, because you never considered changing your ways before until you met this person. You never considered changing your ways before until you met this person. But this person is making you think that. Hangman in reverse. So, but you're still resisting it. You're still resisting it. It's still hard for you. Nonetheless, even though you see the value in this person, it doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't make it any easier. Now, when it comes to them, they want to offer you a cup. They want to offer a romantic beginning with you, because they're not satisfied with the current dynamic. Yeah. See, now this is in reverse. However, whatever decision you make, they will accept it. Whether you choose to change, they'll accept it and be happy. If you choose not to, they'll accept it and be sad, but they'll get over it. So what's blocking this connection here on your end, Sagittarius, is you making the change necessary to be able to be in a committed, loving relationship and to start something, because you guys aren't together. This is just something you're considering. And what's causing the blockage on their end is that they can't accept you as you are right now. Let's get one card from the universe for the message, and then we'll close. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Now, what I want to say to you, Sagittarius, is that, remember I told you up here, and I was hesitant. I didn't really want to say it, but my angels made me say it because my ear was ringing. This, like I said, this person might have put a spell on you if they practice magic with this High Priestess card. If they're asking too much of you, just take that as a warning. However, if this person could make you happy and it's going to make you change for the better, maybe you're the red flag. So take it how it resonates. All right, Sagittarius, you are the last zodiac sign. So for the people who are still here, if you don't mind coming out of the shadows and being a little expressive, I just have a really quick question, and all you gotta do is say yes or no. You don't have to have a conversation with me. This is my first time doing a you versus them reading, and I just want to know if you guys enjoyed this type of reading, if this is something that you feel benefits you. So if this reading you found beneficial, to help show your accountability when it comes to relationships, would you just say yes or just say no? I would greatly appreciate it, because if you like these readings, I can continue to do this type of reading. If not, I'm just going to stick to the all signs, their current feelings for you, and it's complicated, because I would really like to know if you enjoy this type of reading. So if you guys wouldn't mind, there are 34 of you in here. So did you guys like this type of reading? I don't know if they're rewinded and not listening right now, but if you happen to hear this after the fact, you can leave it in the comment section. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, Zia, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for moderating, always being there when I need you. I hope this is a good time. Zia, I've been trying to do the videos earlier because I know you live in a different time zone. Has these earlier videos on my end been helpful on your side? Because on my side of the world, it's, let's see, what time is it right now? Yeah, my side of the world is 3:08 in the afternoon. I don't know what time it is where it is you are, but I've been trying to be, okay, perfect. I know, because when I would do it at night, I know it was a little hard for you. So I'm glad this is a better time. I've been having a lot more free time lately, so I appreciate you so much. All right, guys, I love you. Again, if you do like these readings, please leave a comment in the comment section after the video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.